Today we're going to talk about why discipline fails without systems and how you can fix it. So how many times have you told yourself, this time I'm really going to stick to it? Whether it's hitting the gym, writing that book, or finally launching your side hustle. And then you get down the road maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks later, and you're staring at an untouched to-do list and wondering, what the heck happened to all my motivation? It's not you, it's your system, or lack thereof. So pure discipline is purely a myth, in my opinion. We've been sold the myth that discipline alone is the golden ticket, and it's the one that we need for success. Just power through, be tougher, wake up earlier, eat more kale. You get the idea. But here's the problem. Willpower is a limited resource. Psychologist Roy Baumeister, he found that willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired the more that you use it. Right? It's so crazy. But that's why you might ace your morning routine and then faceplant into a pint of ice cream around 10 p.m. Discipline burns out, but systems, they carry you when motivation tanks. And systems, they're the secret to sustainable discipline, in my opinion. I know that they've helped me a ton in many different areas of my life, and I truly believe in them because I feel like it's the surefire way to make sure you're doing the things that will get you on the right path and move the needle for where you're looking to go. Because systems, they create structure. They take the pressure off your brain to decide every time. And they make good behavior a default, not an exception. And in James Clear's best-selling book, Atomic Habits, he cites that you do not rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of your systems. I know that I've talked about this several times on many of my videos, but it's so true because we all have goals and dreams and things that we want to accomplish, but the execution part, that's where we all need help, right? So what's a system exactly? A system could be a morning ritual that eliminates decision fatigue. It could be a content batching schedule for your business. It could be a calendar with time blocks instead of endless to-do lists. It could be meal prep routines that save your sanity and maybe your budget. The beauty of systems is that they are something that puts you automatically into a discipline mode, which you don't even realize sometimes. It's like discipline on automation. They put those good habits on autopilot. And the data doesn't lie. Let's look at some real numbers here. A study by the American Psychological Association, they found that people with strong self-control, they don't use willpower more. They use it less actually, by creating environments where they're less tempted. And according to Harvard Business Review, people who schedule tasks are 2 to 3 times more likely to follow through compared to those who simply create a to-do list. So that big to-do list that we never can get to do, throw it out the window. Schedule it into your day. In teams that implement documented systems, they're 33% more productive, according to McKinsey. So in other words, systems make success easier and clearer and way more repeatable. So how do you fix your discipline with systems? Want to finally stick to your goals, stick to the things that you need to accomplish? Here's how to start building systems that make discipline really unnecessary. You're going to want to first create friction for bad habits. So do you want to scroll less, log out, hide your phone, or maybe just lock it away? A second tip is reduce friction for good habits. Want to journal daily? Maybe keep a notebook right next to your pillow. Want to work out? Lay out your clothes the night before. Pack your bag for the gym the night before. Put all of that maybe even in your car, maybe not even next to the door when you're leaving, but stick it in your car for the next day. A third tip is make it visible. Use habit trackers, dashboards, or weekly reviews. What gets measured gets managed. So even if it's something, Sunday afternoon, you take maybe 10 minutes and you just look at what you logged. Did you do what you said you were going to do for your workout? Did you do your journaling? Did you make any waves or any progress as far as in your business that you want to build or this side hustle that you would like to start? A fourth tip is bundle behaviors. So attach new habits to existing ones, and it makes it easier. And this is something that helps to put you on autopilot, right? So for example, maybe do your meditation after you brush your teeth, or do your journaling right after you pour your cup of coffee for 30 minutes. A fifth tip is schedule, don't just intend. Put it on the calendar. Treat it like a meeting with the future you, because it is serious. It's part of your life. I've just found that no matter what it is, whether it's work, it's a project, it's taking care of your family, it's resting, recovery, working out. When you put it on your calendar, you could actually see it. And for me, I know it took a lot of anxiety away because I can actually see and manipulate when I should be doing what, when, instead of running around with like a chicken with my head cut off and just trying to figure out, do I have enough time to go for that walk? Do I have enough time to run to the gym? Do I have enough time between this and that? Make the time. When you plan it, you could see it, and it's so less stressful because now you're on autopilot and you're not having to think about it, and you're not emotionally involved in thinking if you feel like doing it. So the bottom line is that systems really can save the day. Discipline is like a match. Systems are the stove. The match can light the flame, but the stove keeps the heat going. So the next time you feel like you're really failing at your discipline game, zoom out. Maybe you don't need more grit and grind. Maybe you just need better systems. So here's to working smarter, not just harder. If putting together systems is something you're interested in, it's something that I specialize in, send me a DM, reach out to me, or reach out on our website, and I'd be happy to work with you or give you some more tips and ideas. If there's anything you'd like me to focus in on when it comes to systems and discipline and that whole area, please let me know in the comments. Would love to hear from you, and would also like to bring content that you feel is valuable. So if you found this valuable, consider sharing, consider subscribing, consider giving suggestions in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video.